We're going to continue to look at the essential question, how do I divide with whole numbers, fractions, and mixed numbers? Today we're going to focus on dividing with mixed numbers. So in the last video, it was just, dividing fractions, maybe some whole numbers involved, but no mixed numbers. And here you can see all the steps that are involved with dividing mixed numbers. There are a lot of steps. The first thing you need to do, and this is very similar to multiplying fractions, any mixed numbers need to be turned into improper fractions. So 1 and 2/7, well, let's see, 1 times 7 is 7, plus 2 more is 9, and that's going to now give you 9/7. So mixed numbers need to be turned into improper fractions first. Then, of course, if you have any whole numbers, don't forget to put them over 1. So now we have 9/7 divided by 5, or 5 over 1. Which now we have to go through that step of multiplying the reciprocal. So I'm going to take that second fraction, 5 over 1, and I'm now going to flip it to be 1/5, 1 over 5. And now I can just multiply straight across. I can do 9 times 1 for my numerators and get 9. I can do 7 times 5 for my denominators and get 35. And that gives me 9/35. Let's do a couple more practice problems. The first one, and none of these are in your workbook by the way, just follow along. 2 and 1/10 divided by 3/5. Well, first I'm going to take that mixed number and I'm going to turn it into an improper fraction. That's going to give me 21/10. And 3/5 can stay the same. So now I have 21 divided by 3/5. 21/10 divided by 3/5. And now I'm going to multiply the reciprocal. 21/10 times 5/3. Okay, so 21 times 5 is going to give me 105. 10 times 3 is going to give me 30. So I have 105/30. And of course, I need to turn that into a mixed number for my answer because I can't leave an improper fraction in my answer. So 30 goes into 105 3 times. That will give me 90. And when I subtract, I'm going to get 15. So 3 and 15/30, or 3 and 1/2 when I simplify. Alright, I'm going to make some space here for my next problem. Now I have 1 and 2/3 divided by 3. Again, mixed numbers need to be turned into improper fractions first, so that's going to give me 5/3. And of course, the whole number needs to be put over 1. So now I have 5/3 divided by 3 over 1. Now I'm going to multiply the reciprocal. So I'm going to flip the second fraction. Now I can multiply my numerators, 5 times 1, which is 5. I can multiply my denominators, 3 times 3, which is 9. And that's it, 5/9. Alright, my last one. 3 and 2/7 divided by 1 and 1/4. Now I have both of them being mixed numbers, and I need to turn both of them into improper fractions. 3 times 7 is 21, plus 2 more, that's 23/7. And 1 times 4, which is 4, plus 1 more, that's 5/4. And now I'm going to multiply the reciprocal. So I'm going to flip 5/4 to be 4/5. And now I'm ready to multiply. 23 times 4 is 92. 7 times 5 is 35. So now I have 92/35, which of course I need to turn into a mixed number. So I have to do 92 divided by 35. 35 is going to go into 92 2 times, and that will give me 70. 92 minus 70 is going to give me 12. Actually, I apologize. That's going to give me 22. I knew that looked a little off. Alright, and now I have 2 and 22/35. Running out of space here. 2 and 22/35. Okay. Okay, so here are the takeaways. Of course, lots more steps because now you have to turn mixed numbers into improper fractions. Then, of course, you you put any whole numbers over 1. You flip the second fraction so that you can multiply the reciprocal. And then you go ahead and you multiply. Multiply your numerators, multiply your denominators, and of course make sure your answer is a mixed number or proper fraction in simplest form.